In today's video, we're talking about how to set up TikTok retargeting the right way so you can actually turn your visitors into paying customers. What's up, you guys? My name's Ashley, and if you've ever had people land on your site, look around and maybe even add something to their cart and then disappear, this is exactly what you need. We're going to talk about how to track the right events, build smart audiences, and create ads that feel natural instead of annoying. Because most stores are not losing sales from bad products, they're losing them from people who just weren't ready yet. And if you do this correctly, you can bring those people back in a way that actually converts. So let's get into it. So let's go ahead and start off with the basics. So retargeting is simply showing ads to people who already interacted with your brand. Instead of going after completely new people, you're focusing on visitors who have already clicked, browsed, or shown interest in your products. On TikTok, this works through tracking specific actions people take on your website. The most important ones are view content, add to cart, and initiate checkout. These events tell TikTok how far someone got in your buying process. View content means someone landed on a product page, add to cart means they were interested enough to take action, and initiate checkout means they were very close to buying. Once you track these actions, you can build audiences based on them. Then TikTok lets you show those people ads that match exactly where they left off. So instead of a random ad, they say something that actually makes sense based on what they already did. One of the biggest features that makes TikTok retargeting work is the TikTok pixel. So this is what tracks user behavior on your website and sends that data back to TikTok. Without it, you're basically guessing. On top of that, there's also the Events API. So this works alongside the pixel, but sends data directly from your server. This matters because a lot of browsers block tracking now. So relying on just the pixel can leave gaps. When you use both together, your data becomes much more accurate. Another key feature is product catalog. So this essentially allows TikTok to automatically show the exact products someone has viewed. So instead of manually creating ads for every item, the platform dynamically pulls in the right product for each person. You also have custom audiences, which just lets you group people based on their behavior. For example, you can create one audience for people who viewed a product, another for people who added to cart, and another for people who started checkout but didn't finish. All of this combined is what makes retargeting feel personalized instead of just random. Now we're going to talk about why retargeting even matters. So most people are not buying the first time they come to visit your store. They're scrolling, comparing, thinking, or just get distracted. That doesn't mean they're not interested, it just means that they're not ready yet. If you don't retarget, then they're gone. They forget your brand, they get busy, or they buy from someone else. Retargeting keeps you in front of them during that decision window. It reminds them why they clicked in the first place and gives them a reason to come back. It's also one of the most efficient ways to spend money on ads because you're not starting from zero. These people already know who you are. That alone makes them much more likely to convert compared to a cold audience. To make retargeting work, you need to understand where someone is in their buying process. So we're going to talk about the customer journey. Someone who just viewed a product is still early. They're probably going to need more information, reviews, or a reason to trust your actual brand. Someone who's added to your cart is a bit more serious. They like the product enough to take action, but something still stopped them. Maybe it was price, shipping, or even just timing. Someone who started checkout is very close. At that point, even a small push can bring them back. When you separate your audience this way, your ads become so much more effective. You're not saying the same thing to everyone. You're matching the message to their level of intent. And that's the difference between ads that feel random and ads that actually convert. Now we're going to talk about setting up tracking. So the first step is installing the TikTok pixel on your website. This is what allows TikTok to track user behavior. Once it's installed, you need to make sure your key events are set up. These include view content, add to cart, initiate checkout, and complete payment. These events tell TikTok exactly what actions are happening on your site. If you're using something like Shopify, this part is usually pretty simple because integrations handle most of it for you. We do actually have a link to Shopify where you can get started for free and get the first 3 months for just $1 a month. So if you want to go ahead and check that out, the link is down below. But again, you still need to make sure everything is connected properly. After that, you'll want to verify that events are actually firing. This means testing your site by clicking through and making sure TikTok is receiving the data. This step is important because if you're tracking this off, your entire retargeting system is not going to work correctly. Configuring the Events API. So once your pixel is set up, the next level is adding the Events API. This sends data directly from your server to TikTok, which helps fill in gaps when browser tracking fails. It also improves the accuracy of your event, which leads to better targeting. Setting it up usually involves generating a token inside TikTok Ads Manager and connecting it through your platform or a server-side tool. You also need to make sure your event data is formatted correctly. That includes things like event names, timestamps, and user identifiers. After everything is connected, testing becomes really important. You want to confirm that events are being sent properly and that there are no duplicates or missing data. When both the Pixel and Events API are working together, your retargeting becomes much more reliable. Next, you'll connect your product catalog. This is what allows TikTok to show dynamic ads with the exact product someone viewed. Instead of creating individual ads, TikTok automatically pulls in the right item for each person. Your catalog should include product IDs, images, titles, prices, and links. Everything needs to match what your Pixel is tracking so TikTok can connect the data. If you're using Shopify, this is usually done through an app that syncs everything automatically. Once this is set up, your ads become much more relevant because they're based on real behavior, not just guessing. Now you're ready to actually build your retargeting campaign. So inside TikTok's ad manager, you'll choose a custom audience based on the events that you've tracked. For example, people who added to cart but didn't purchase. Then you'll select your objective, which is usually conversions or catalog sales. From there, you set your budget, schedule, and targeting window, and this is where you decide how recent the audience should be, like the last 7 days or the last 30 days. TikTok will then use your catalog to generate dynamic ads, or you can create your own creatives depending on your strategy. Testing different audience windows and creatives is key here because small changes can make a really big difference in performance. I wanted to touch on some creative tips. So creative is where most people either win or lose with retargeting. If you just show the same product image over and over, people are going to ignore it. Instead, you want to switch things up. Show the product in use, add customer reviews, use short clips that highlight benefits or solve a problem. Your messaging should also match the audience. Someone who added to cart might respond well to a reminder or maybe even a small incentive. Someone who just viewed might need more context or social proof. Simple calls to action like finishing their purchase or checking out what they looked at can really work well. You can also test different formats like short videos or carousel ads to see what gets the most engagement. The goal is to make the ad feel helpful, not pushy. Let's touch on some common mistakes. So a common mistake is not setting up all the events correctly. Missing data leads to poor targeting, which can affect results. Another issue is targeting people who visited too long ago. If someone hasn't interacted with your store in months, they're less likely to convert. Showing the same ad too often is another problem. This is going to lead to ad fatigue and just lower performance. And finally, not updating your creative ideas. Even good ads stop working if people see them too many times. Keeping your setup clean and your creatives fresh make a massive difference. Now let's talk about the pros and cons of retargeting your TikTok ads. So retargeting can be very effective because you're focusing on people who've already showed interest in your products. This usually leads to higher conversion rates and better use of your ad budget. It also helps recover lost sales from people who didn't complete their purchase the first time. At the same time, retargeting audiences are smaller, so you can't rely on them alone for growth. You still need to have new traffic coming in. It also depends heavily on proper setup. If your tracking or catalog is off, your ads won't perform the way that they should. Now, TikTok ads is having a limited time offer, so if you want to check it out, we do have a link down below. So with this offer, you can claim up to $6,000 in ad credits to power your first TikTok ads and drive sales. All you have to do is click our link down below and then go ahead and click unlock offer. You can go ahead and type in your email and password or sign up with your TikTok account as well. Again, that link is down below if you want to get access. TikTok retargeting makes the most sense if you already have traffic coming to your site and you want to convert more of it. If you're getting visitors but not enough sales, this is one of the first things you should focus on. If you're just starting and don't have much traffic yet, then your priority should just be getting people to your store. Retargeting works best when there's already data to work from. For most growing e-commerce stores, this is a very simple way to improve results without increasing your overall ad spend too much. I know how frustrating it can feel when people are clearly interested in your products but don't actually follow through. It feels like you're so close but something's missing. That's exactly where retargeting comes in and fills that gap. If you want to go ahead and get started with TikTok ads and get up to $6,000 in ad credits, don't forget to use our link down in the description below. I do want to mention that these are affiliate links, which means we may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. So if you do choose to use our links, we just want to thank you so much in advance for supporting our channel. It really helps us to continue to create free content just like this. This channel is dedicated to helping you build and grow your e-commerce store with simple, clear strategies that actually make sense. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, leave any comments or questions below. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.